Well, Halloween is just a few days away, and boy, do we have a fun job. This is Taj.
This is
dressed
AJ.
up like a butterfly. It's time to dress up the entire family. We're talking about pooches, too, in a scarier, fun outfit. The entire family, of course, includes pets. According to TOT, the National Retail Federation, 23 million people will dress their pets up this year. In total, Americans are expected to spend $350 million, Yasmin, on their dogs and cats.
I am also dressing my dog up, and I will be bringing a picture to the show so you all can see. All right, and according to the same research group, more than ever, people are turning to social media for inspiration, with Facebook and Pinterest leading the way. Everything from dogs in scuba gear, as you see right there, to cats as Kermit the Frog. Oh, that's so adorable. To even horses in skeleton outfits. That is really amazing. And people are dressing up their furry friends. So we have some guests here.
Yeah, here at HLN, we're not the news network you are, so we have taken your animal Halloween costume search and brought it to life with our very own furry friends. Again, this is Taj.
AJ.
He likes my
And who's this
microphone.
little shark guy?
This is Lemmy.
Joining us is Grace Murphy from Atlanta Pet Rescue. So glad you're with us. And her assistant, Amelia, and these cute little doggies. So is it a good thing to dress up pets? Because I know people at home are wondering, are those pets happy? Dressed like a butterfly and a bat?
It's a lot of fun. Just make sure it fits. There's no sharp objects, things like that that they could get a hold of and either choke on or hurt themselves with. But I think they really like it.
How do you keep them in them? Because my dog, I have a 90-pound chocolate lab I thought about putting him in a tutu at one point, and I thought he would then chase his tail the entire time. Get it? Chase his tail?
It's tough. They wiggle, they squirm, but usually they come with instructions, so hopefully they can keep their costume
And this shark
on.
outfit is pretty good. There are some
cute.
hilarious costumes out there. Have they gotten better over the years?
I definitely think so. I love the Kermit the Frog one. That is just so cute.
Sorry, no, go ahead.
Isn't it cute, the costumes I've seen on Twitter where their legs, it looks like they're walking. I think it was a football player that I saw. That was hilarious.
Like a horse with a guy riding him.
Yes.
Things like that are just so cute.
And these dogs are tiny. So like I said, I have a really big dog. So where can we find big dog costumes versus small dog costumes? Because ultimately, I should probably just put my dog in like a human costume. He's so big.
I think human costumes are a great idea. Yeah, normally we find ours online. Pinterest is a great resource. So just get creative.
What about cats? I'm thinking cats, you should just keep them away from the whole costume thing. What do you think? They seem ornery already. I'm a cat lover, but do you think you should skip the Halloween costumes?
You know, I think sometimes it might be best to do that, especially if they don't do well on leash.
Maybe if they're old and tired, they won't notice.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm not sure.
And what about this headgear? Because, I mean, I feel like dogs are not into the headgear, but these guys seem pretty calm.
Lemmy seems to love it. I don't know about AJ.
Famous last words.
Yeah, exactly. I'm afraid this dog's going to pee.
Taj is not happy.
Is there a trend amongst Halloween costumes that you're seeing? A trend?
You know, we've seen a lot of the bats and the sharks, but definitely we see Kermit the Frog a lot because it's just so cute, especially if they have like the pugs with the big eyes.
Do you see topical costumes like you would with adults, meaning like if you go to a party and you see people dressed in a hazmat outfit, do you see that with their pets as well? Is it part of the costume?
Yes, we love matching with our dogs.
Yeah.
So definitely if we're dressing up this Halloween, our dogs are going with us for sure.
Ramsey is the zebra, and Whoopi, what is that, a bikini babe?
That is a hot mess, is what it is.
And we also have a bat here. And all of these dogs, I do want to point out, Grace, they're available for immediate adoption.
Every single one, they are available for adoption. They just need a really good home.
And they are so
And they're
cute.
calm. They're in these outfits. I don't know how
I'm holding
they
this
are.
one like a baby, oddly.
And they're very calm. So some tips. Halloween's coming up. If you are just answering the door, you're dressed up, you dress your pets, you do have to be constantly aware of where they are so they don't bolt out into the street.
Exactly. We call that actually door darting. So make sure your dogs don't do that. And make sure you microchip your animals, too. Make sure they have a collar on or some sort of identification at all times. Halloween's a pretty scary time for your animals. There's lots of people dressed up. It's just things that they're not used to seeing. So definitely make sure you know where your animal is at all times.
Speaking of microchipping your dog, are all the dogs microchipped that you give out for adoption?
They are. They all come microchipped, and they're up to date on vaccinations, and they actually are started on heartworm prevention and flea prevention.
Which is a good thing. Tell us about the process of dressing these dogs. They all seem really calm here. What was it like behind the curtain?
It was a little messy.
It was a struggle.
It was a little messy. You know, there's not.
The way they make the costumes, though, they don't seem to be too invasive in terms of all over their face. Except this one, I think we may have the bat ears on wrong. He was bolting around the studio.
The bat ears looked like a beard about 5 minutes ago.
It really did. They're all good sports, though.
Really
so if someone's interested in adopting, how do they get a hold of you?
AtlantaPetRescue.org, and we'll set you up with a counselor who gets to know more about you and your lifestyle, and we'll get you one of these sweet guys in your home.
Look at this. That dog left his costume behind.
He's like, I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
It's what happens after a late night Halloween party. How can you blame him?